Hello everyone, good morning. Can you hear me?
Hello,
Okay, hello. How are you?
I'm good.
Okay, you feel good now?
Yeah.
Okay, that's great. So today is the continuation of our class. So we will just going to continue our lesson, last meeting. So let me share my screen now too. Okay, so we are here on this part now where we will going to have the reading skill. But before that, we will going to understand what is sequence or the process. So can you please try to read this one first?
When you sequence events, you put them in order in which they occur. Sequencing is important for gaining a deeper understanding of the relationship between events in a process. Some common words that can signal sequence are first, after, then, later, next, once, when, as soon as, and finally. A good way to show sequence is to list the events in a chain diagram.
Yes, diagram. Okay, very good. Because here for this one, we will going to know or we will going to talk about sequencing. So again, sequencing are the sequence of events that happen in a particular matter. Okay, so when sequencing, you can also use some common words, like for example, first, after, then next, and so on. So those are the words that you use if you will going to sequence some events on a sentence.
Okay.
So do you have any more questions here?
No.
Okay, so now we will be having the identifying, which is this one, and we will going to read the paragraph B in reading A again. So here
Okay.
is the paragraph. Do you have your book with you?
Oh, no.
Okay, still no. Okay, no worries. So here is the paragraph B. So can you please try to read this one?
Most organisms on Earth lives on the ground or just below it. Here they are part of an important cycle. When plants and animals die, they fall to the ground. Later, tiny insects and other organisms break down the dead plant and animal material. This process eventually returns nutrients to the soil and gives living plants energy. These plants can then help to maintain a healthy environment for human and other animals.
Okay, very good. So again, you have the word nutrients here. So nutrients are those substances like vitamins to help plants and animal grows. But when it comes to human, so when it comes to human, we get nutrients by eating healthy food like vegetables and fruits, something like
Yeah.
that. So now here, after reading the paragraph B, you need to find the signal words. Okay, so what are the signal words here? So again, signal words are those words that you use to introduce a new sentence or a new topic.
Here,
Okay, very good here.
when,
Okay, when.
later,
Okay,
these.
these. I don't think so.
Mm, I think this is it.
Okay. Also, you can also add the word eventually.
Eventually.
Okay. So do you have any more questions here?
No.
Okay. So we will be moving on now here on this one where we will going to have the sequencing now. So here are the sentences that you can use on the sequencing. So you can write your answer here. Can you use your pencil?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, very good. So all done with this one. So as you can see, the sentences provided here starts with the topic here or the topic sentence, which are plants, living things, dead material, and dead plants, and also nutrients. So if you were going to have those on a sentence, you can also use the words that you mentioned earlier. Okay, the first, eventually, next, and so on. Finally, so now we are all done here. So you all got the correct answers. So now we will be having um this one now. So here in the critical thinking, we will going to apply the ideas that you learn. So all you need to do is to imagine that you are a member of Litzwager's team who captures microorganism or tiny organisms. So
Mm.
in which of the environments below you would you place a cube? So those are the places.
What is the riverbed?
Riverbed is the bottom of the
Ah,
river.
okay. Hmm. What is the tree top?
Tree top. So for example, this one is a tree. So you are going to put the cube here. Tree top.
Oh, okay.
Okay, is that all? So you use or you choose riverbed, a cave, and a mountain. So cave is a unique one. So why do you choose cave?
Mm, because actually I never been to a cave, so I have a question about the cave mystery. So,
Ah, okay, that's why you choose cave. Yeah, because inside the cave it's really dark. So maybe there's also a lot of different organisms living inside the cave.
yeah.
Okay, very good. So now we will be moving on the next one, which is the vocabulary. So this one is the completion. So all you need to do is to circle the correct words to complete the information. Okay, you can start now here.
One of the smallest animals in the world is a type of insect called a fairy fly. A male fairy fly of um, one species
Mhm.
and only 0.17 millimeters in length, about the size of the period at the end of the sentence. Not much is known about about the life cycle of fairy flies, but we do know they don't live long, only between 2 and 11 days. Fairy flies live mostly in rainforest. The region with a greatest number of species are in Australia, New Zealand, and South America. Recently, scientists in Costa Rica discovered a new species of fairy fly called Tincabella nana.
Okay, good. So now, when you said the word species, it is the species or the group of living things or organism like the fairy fly. Okay, and we
Okay.
also talk about the life cycle of those fairy fly. So the life cycle of fairy fly can only they can only live for between 2 and 11 days. That's why it is also called, or their life has in a short term only. Okay? So firefly regions or firefly live mostly in regions. Regions like Australia, New Zealand, and South America. So moreover here, so also scientists are also discovered new species of this insect, which is the fairy fly, and they call it Tinkerbellanana, which is this one, the smallest animal in the world. Okay,
Okay.
so do you have any questions?
No.
No. So let's have the words in context. So here, all we need to do is to complete the sentence.
A process refers to a series of events. If you maintain a healthy weight, it doesn't change much. A team refers to a group of people. Plant material would include grass and leaves. If you break something down, you separate it into
Okay,
smaller pieces.
very good. Okay, you all got the correct answers. So now we will be moving on here in the collocations where we will be having the word breakdown. So
Mm,
breakdown is one of many phrasal verbs form using the verb break. Is a verb is a break. Break is
mm.
a verb. So complete the definition below using the preposition in the box. So you have the word into, out of, and up with.
So I have to use the break world with
You
the
already you already have the word break here included in each
okay.
sentence.
Mm, If you break up with your boyfriend or girlfriend, your relationship with that person ends.
Very good.
Mm, and a prisoner mm, breaks out of prison, they escape from it.
I agree. Because here in the second sentence, we are talking about prisoner. And mostly prisoners are being locked in
Yeah.
a facility. So you use the breakout. So what do you mean by the word breakout?
I think it's the same world as escape.
Very good. Okay, how about three?
If someone breaks into a building, they enter it by force.
Okay, how about what do you mean by the word breaks into?
Break into. It's like a burglar. They break the door with force and escape and and enter the house.
Okay, very
Yeah.
good. It is like those criminals or bulkers that you mentioned earlier that forcibly entered inside a facility or house. Okay, now we will be moving on with the next one, which is this one. So this one is I think the new topic. Yeah, new
Mm.
topic about um something about neighborhood. Yes. So here we will be having first a discussion. So read the information, then answer the question below. Can you read this one first?
To learn about something, scientists must collect a lot of data. This can take a very long time, but now regular people are helping scientists get important information more quickly. These citizen scientists take photos or interview other people. They then share their pictures and information with scientists on the internet. Today, there are hundreds of citizen scientist projects, and anyone can join.
Okay, very good. Because science is also a really hard job because you need to gather information or a lot of data on some information that you want to learn. So here you will be having the first questions about the paragraph that you read. So who can be the citizen scientist?
Mm, anyone can
Okay,
be.
okay, anyone, very good. Because citizens are those people who live in a particular area. So everyone can be a citizen scientist. Good. So how about the second question? What does a citizen scientist do?
Mm, they collect some information
Very good.
and yeah,
So they collect information. So why is this work important?
because this is a hard job to do just by a one person do.
Okay, very good. Because if you combine all of the hard work of each of every one, it would be easy because you are helping each other. So meaning if you are helping each other, work would be easy because you are working together. Very good. So now we will be having the skimming. So here in skimming, we need to read the introduction and interview. Oh, so we can't interview. So now we will going to skip that one. So we will be having now this one. So what's in your neighborhood? So here, Gabby Salazar takes photographs of rare species and teaches people about them. In this interview, she answers question about her experience with the citizen science. So maybe, um, yeah, this one is Gabby. So this one is
Mm,
Gabby who capture some species like this one.
um,
It looks like a typical leaf, but it
yeah.
is an insect, a beautiful Luna moth.
Yeah.
Okay, a moth. So now, can you please try to read the next one? What was your first citizen science project?
Gavi Salazar. It was over 10 years ago. One of my friends in Peru was very interested in birds, so we walked around with our cameras and notebooks for a day. We saw many different species and we took photos of them. Later, we post all our data on eBird.
Okay, Ebert, very good. So he was first scientist because he was with his friend in Peru, and there in Bacas in Peru there's a lot of interested birds. That's why maybe he called this things caught Gabby's attention. Okay, so let's try to have the next one. What is eBird?
Oh, it's an internet-based citizen science project on Cornell University in the United States. People around the world record information about birds they see. Today, eBirds has over 590 million observations of more than 10,000 different bird species. Scientists use this data to answer important questions. For example, where do certain birds live? How many are there?
Okay, so eBird is like a page in the internet where it is all about bird. Okay, because
Yeah.
it is a science project at Cornell University in United States. So in this one, you can post or you can also question or ask question to other people about the different birds and where they live. Now it is like a dictionary about birds. Okay. Now
Okay.
how about how can a person become a citizen scientist?
It's easy. First, find a project that you like online. One of my favorites is a naturalist, which studies animals and plants. Then download the project app and use your phone to take pictures. For example, you can photograph different kinds of trees near your home or school. When you're done, upload the photos in Naturalist. If you don't know the name of an animal or plant, other people can tell you. It's a great way to learn about your environment, and you also assist scientists with their research.
Okay, very good. So here there is so to have or a person can be a citizen scientist because if they are curious about your environment or if you are curious about your environment, you will definitely join this kind of thing online, like in Naturalist. So because you can take picture and download the plants or animals that you didn't know, and other people will going to help you or will going to inform you about the things that you didn't know.
Okay.
So how about letter D? Last one.
If you can take photos, you can still contribute to citizen scientists. For example, you can take part in a fun project called Wild Watch Kenya. Experts hide cameras in trees and other places. When an animal moves past, the camera takes a photo. Citizen scientists then review the images online and identify the animal they see.
Okay, so on the other hand, if you can take photos because maybe you doesn't have any phone, you can still contribute as a citizen scientist. Because, for example, you can take part of fun project called Wild Watch Kenya. So it is not virtually where you use internet or smartphone or computers. It is physically. Means physically your body or your own or yourself is in the situation where you will going to join a fun project where you will going to go in some certain location. Okay, it is more fun because you will going to experience different things on this one.
Yeah.
So like the expert in Kenya who hides cameras in trees and other places where they take photos of different animal that pass by. And this ones, citizen scientists then review the images online and identify the animal states. So here, the word app is also called application, where it is the program or installed application on your phone. On the other hand, if species of animals or plant is extinct or no longer exists, so they are extinct, like dinosaurs. Before, dinosaurs live on Earth, but now they are extinct animal, or they are no longer exist.
Yeah.
Okay, any more questions here?
No.
Okay, so let's try to discuss the last one for this one, the Lost Ladybug Project.
For years, scientists in North America thought the nine-spotted ladybug was extinct. The citizen scientist Peter Priolo photographed the insects in New York. He sent his photo to the Lost Ladybug Project, a site that is creating a map of different ladybug species. Now, scientists know something important. The nine-spotted ladybug is rare but not extinct.
Okay, very good. So here, scientists once know that the ladybug are being extinct. Okay, but here someone spotted the nine spotted a ladybug in New York. So and he posted in Lost Ladybug Project. So when the scientists saw it, he concludes something about it, that the nine-spotted ladybug is rare but not extinct. So what do you mean by rare?
It's uh it's not common, but we can see
Mhm.
if it's possible.
Very good. Okay, it's not common because those kind of animals are rare because you will not going to see it often. Very good.
Yeah.
Now we will be moving on now on the activity where we will be having the reading comprehension. Okay, so let's start with the first question.
What is the purpose of this reading? Hmm, to describe somebody's experience with citizen scientist,
Very
a
good.
science.
Okay, good. So how about two?
Which of these statements about Gavi Salazar is not mentioned in the reading? She is a motivational speaker.
Yes, she's not. Okay, how about the reference number three?
In the last sentence of paragraph D, what does they refer to?
Okay, let's see the paragraph D. They refer to.
Oh, they. Where is they?
Okay, here, the last paragraph. Citizen scientists can review the images online.
Ah, yeah, they see. Mm,
So, Done?
Oh, wait, please.
Okay, take your time.
Identify the animal they see. Citizen scientists then review the images online and identify the animal they see. Ah, okay.
Okay, so what do you think they refers to?
Cit- Citizen scientists.
Very good. They are. Okay. Let's have number 4, the detail.
What did Peter Priolo send to the Lost Ladybug project? Hmm. A photograph?
Yes, he just sent a photograph and then uploaded into the Lost Ladybug project.
Yeah.
So how about the inference, number 5?
The line-spotted ladybug can sometimes be seen in New York.
Okay, very good. Now, we will be moving on here in the evaluating the statement where we just need to answer if it is true, false, or not given.
Okay. Salazar first became involved in citizen science through a naturalist. False.
Yes, it's false. Okay, how about number 2?
Most than 590 million barrels of observations have been uploaded to eBird. True?
Yes, it's true. Now, how about 3?
Salazar is paid for the photos that she posts online. Paid? Not given?
Okay, it's not given.
To take.
Because I think if you were going to post online, you are not paid because it is you who is curious about something.
Yeah.
Okay, how about 4?
To take part in a Wild Watch Kenya project, people need to travel to Africa. Uh, False?
Okay, so to take part of the Wild Watch Kenya project, people need to travel to Africa. But where is Kenya?
Kenya is in Africa.
Yes, so what would be the
Ah,
answer?
then it's true.
Yes, it's true. How about 5?
Salazar has won awards for her work. Mm,
So this one is Salazar. Salazar with the carnivorous pitcher plant, Mount Kinabalu in Malaysia. So does she won the award for her work?
I not. I think it's not mentioned.
Yeah, it's not mentioned. It's not given. They just
Yeah.
posted her her but this one is also Gabby. They got Gabby who also who have been part of citizen scientist. Okay, Gabby
Yeah.
Salazar. So now let's try to have the reading skill. So in this one, we will going to have the sequencing again. So let's start with this one. Letter A.
Mm, Reading B describes how to become a citizen scientist. Look back at paragraph C and number these steps in the correct order.
Okay, let's have the paragraph C here. Do you still remember this one or do you want to skip it?
Uh,
You can.
I think I want to see it again.
Okay. You can start. Sorry.
Okay, I think I'm okay.
Okay. So let's try to have the sequencing now. This one.
A is number 1.
This one?
Yes. uh,
I don't think so. What is the first step that you need to be a citizen scientist?
find an interesting citizen science project
Yeah.
online.
Yes, you need to find the one that you want. Okay. Number 2.
Download the app to your phone.
Very good.
Take a photograph using your phone.
Mm-hmm. Okay, and 4.
Upload the photo using the app.
ID for all you need to do first is to know the things that you want for the application or the science project that you want, and then next is you need to download it to your phone, and that's it. You can do anything or everything that you want on that science project. So now we will be having the last one for this. Okay, this one.
Mm, Nest Watch is a program in which people can watch and report on birds nesting sites. It's easy to find to get started. First, visit the website to take a short test. If you pass, you become a certified nest watcher. Next, read the website's type on how to find a nest in your area. After you find a nest, visit it every 3 or 4 days and keep a record of what you see. Then upload your observation to the website. Researchers will use this information to track birds' populations and how their nesting sites change over time.
Okay, very good. So now let's try to have the first sentence. How become a nest watcher?
Take a short test on the organization's website
Okay, website. Very good.
and read the read the tips on the website for finding bird nests.
Okay.
Find a nest in your area and record it every 3 to 4 days.
Mm-hmm.
Record your observation and post them to the website.
Okay. So here in number 4, you need to visit.
Visit.
Okay, you need to visit it 3 to 4 days. So this one is an example of sequencing. Okay, sequencing by number. But on this one is the sequencing on a paragraph, using a paragraph. Because as you can see, they use a sequencing or numerical sequencing, like first, next, after, then, and so on. Okay,
Okay.
so we are all done for this one. So thank you for your time. Before we end, do you have any more questions?
No.
Okay, thank you and have a good night. Have a good day. Bye.
Bye.